Kublai pi baro syakatup khubor jengi ke MBCTv. Kimat bakong san menta kesengi kilong. Inpli ars pa anrip-anripli ki Aganwadi Center Bathamai. Patay ke KHADC ke building bylaw hai kirang bashnong. Shongshit ke Ribhoy District Youth Exchange Program hanong po. Bat syadung usamla ha uparlo. Bat mentangin pa syaki khubor bakam benya. Kasorkar India kalau menjur ban pli thamai sa ars pa anriu teli ki Aganwadi Center ha Meghalaya bat ban kentiu kerdan 6000 ars pa anriu teli ki mini Aganwadi Center syaki Aganwadi Bapura. Kasorkar India kan kentiu tulop 6000 tingkai ya barok kinong teri Aganwadi. Ya kini ke Khubor lai thu do ba pol lingdo Menteri ke Social Welfare ha ke jingya kren bikilat pathai Khubor ha Shillong. Kasorkar India kala menjur bantung nong teri Aganwadi na kebenta kitu ki bela kentiu kerdan bat ki bandang thau thamai. Halor ke jingkeli kat nungut ki briu na Meghalaya ki sakut ni kingat ha ke jingling shop mariang ha Sikkim uba pol ulaong ba kasorkar kampat yo jingtip AA na kasorkar Sikkim. Kasorkar Meghalaya kala penkre ikilat jingirap ban kener syakitu ki bangat ha ke jingling shop ka mariang ha ke te ke Jylla tang syuyo jingtip. Uba pol ulay thuru pagkajingbo ikisiRP hakapot kanday tang hagitu kijaka badon jingya ka japot habaro shilenter ka kapot.
Department of Social Welfare. You will recall that a couple of months back I had a meeting with the Union Minister in charge, Smriti Irani, in charge of child development and women's welfare, and at that particular meeting which I had briefed to you earlier, I had followed up some of the pending matters in the Department of Social Welfare. So as a consequence of this meeting and the follow-up that happened after that by officials of the Department of Social Welfare, I'm happy to share with you the good news, two in fact very important components. One is the sanction for upgradation of 1,266 Anganwadi centers from mini Anganwadi centers to main Anganwadi centers. This upgradation which I also made a mention in the recently concluded session of the State Assembly, would include the increase in the in each of these centers. Instead of one, we will now have 2 workers and helpers, and this upgradation will involve the following enhancement. One is the increase in the honorarium of mini Anganwadi workers from rupees 3,500 per month to 4,500 per month. That is an additional financial implication of rupees 1,000 per month per Anganwadi. 2 is the appointment of Anganwadi helpers at 2,250 per month. 3, supply of uniforms, which is 2 sets per year at the cost of 1,000 per annum per center. Medicine kit from rupees 750 to double, that is to 1,500 per center per annum. Equipment and furniture from rupees 7,000 to rupees 10,000 for 5 years. Administrative expenses from rupees 1,000 to rupees 2,000 per annum, and also the appointment of fresh 51 new lady supervisors for these 1,266 AWCs, that is Anganwadi centers, 1266, and the appointment of 51 lady supervisors. So overall, the total fund requirement for which the central share is being released, the total requirement comes to 826.38 lakhs. That is, the state share is 743.74 lakhs and the central share is 743.74 lakhs and the state share is 82.64 lakhs. Now, some of the conditions that have been put forward will be met by the state government, and it is a major development because these centers have all along, when they were mini centers, they had just one worker, and now this number has been doubled. Apart from the appointment of supervisors and helpers. Another major development as a follow-up of the meeting, which I'm happy to share with the citizens, is the sanction of 266 new Anganwadi centers. These centers will involve the appointment of honorary workers, which would be 266 Anganwadi workers and 266 helpers. So supplementary nutrition would be provided to beneficiaries for 300 days in a year as per guidelines issued by the Government of India from time to time. The state shall take immediate action for recruitment and training of functionaries, procurement of goods and equipment as per extant rules and instructions, so as to ensure that all sanctioned centers become operational at the earliest. The expenditure on this account will be met from the grant and aid released by the Government of India under Anganwadi Services General Component and Supplementary Nutrition Component under Anganwadi Services. The action taken by the state government in pursuance to this sanction should be intimated to the Government of India every 2 months, beginning from the 1st of October 2023. So this is a major achievement for the government of Meghalaya, and we are thankful to the Union Ministry and the Minister in charge, who was very kind, very supportive, and today the state has benefited because as you will recall, I had earlier mentioned that we had about 1,500 uncovered villages. That number will now stand reduced with sanction of 266 new centers and the upgradation of 1266 such centers. So this is briefly what I have to share with you. In case you have any queries.
Kakasi Hills Autonomous District Council KHADC hakan reuterik Risaw Arhajar Arpulai kalalum yikirang bashnong bat kinongkit kam shnong nasor bat kapsor ban batay bat pinsngau thu ikjingdan kam kalan act building bylaw bat kawis management katkum kajingyat Khubor. Yakini kajingyalang lapulong hapain wood hotel Shillong hakabalawan ban shiminta de gipawngud kinongelam shnong. Habay krench kila pathay Khubor executive member babat yakalan bat building bylaw o bat tabor lang pathaw ringkat u deputy CEM ba penchingan NCM kile thu bakani kajingyalang kadeban penshay bat pensngau thu ikinong yalam shnong halor kajingdan kam bandon kaland act. Kasorkar India kakwapan pentre kamno daka digitalization of land records ban pensuk yekipat ba hakabede bikijaka kiputa bakilong try. Kilo ongru bakani ka record kendo bathamai kan pensuk shiboni kipat ba ban register online yikijaka kiputa jangki. Uba PNCM ulo ongru baka Waste Management Act kalong kaway pat kaan kabadon kambha hakini kipor ban penlongi kishnong kithaw kibakhoy basuba ban lat nikijingpang babunjat. Hakini kijingelang kirang bashnong nikidong kasor Shillong kilabu buntili kijingkali Na kinong ya lambat ki officer ka KHADC ban pensyai halor ki tegi phang ki bakta ek jinglong trai ki Jakarta badi ki an thamai banda yo hukum na ke KHADC shwa ban chnaying hasnong hathau
berbol ketin mo khandiat khambha bania gaba bani baring ongum da ngatrai pikir mau ba mansua ngapor baya ki ba hapo khamta man sor Shillong bati khapsor abang yong bait ta ba syai ba kijaka sabar juga municipal dei ban penrikam da ka building bylaws juga district council barakatu ko por juga bangarong siam ngila naru ya ka district council ke hasil atau district council land and building regulation mo rules kat ko por ngila pharo ban publish jaga gajet tene ko por mar bang khamya ilang baga procedure ko badai pen sange no shwai ga tende hatin ni lapu ba kakum ka adoption order hakapor bangi yo state na Assam Meghalaya kadon ko order ba ong ba ki kerja ka baro kin hap hapo kanika Meghalaya town country paningan kadi tang ka order mo ngamong ka nanomong ya pi ba kadi ka kadi tang ka order din habang pai ka order ka ikum ba long all in all haka Jylla Meghalaya di mana kan ya kala sa isong meeting ng ako por so bankut ka sarkar MUA 2 na maka kila ay borno ka di council ban penrikam kawan sa kanila sarkar MDA pa de kan issue pan issue pan issue pan mental ay bor hangi ban penrikam ka building pan mission undai baru ke tribal area pas spy kumni ki bahap Shillong normal municipal kamut police bazar jail road European wall Shillong administered municipal jaya mo khar lain da son so kini ujin hap haka mudah kat ba sabar nang ta baro ide ha da district council te kan ni kala erap sibul na kabenta ki pai ba kumugai no ki ba ki ba syong po maulai ki ba syong po maupat ki ba syong po opar Shillong mar ka to por ga long salansar ya ka tu ga mo kereta Shillong mo ke ba ya pengat lang ibro khoi tada masuk baga ma paman Shillong muspat tada tada masuk baga ni kacing ai bo ga hangi
section 3 schedule ka kerkom bat kendo monitor dan control kalan ka kawan hapo ka council te ka sarkar mansua ka persang ban implement ya ka scheme to central government tambah ka suthu ba nomor ba hak schedule area ka ha hapo ka jimpet ki jumi te ka pelong ni ki bikin amen no ya ka rules ko jumki ya ka ba ki ya ka bede po six schedule ya ka bede bat ka hukum ai ki lan record ki la panwan no singi de nakaliang jungi hadin bagi yo kata ngi perkhat ba mar phi menta ki beliau hawede pat kancing dan ni ki caka e hoi ki wan singi nam takalan kot kumagalom takalong manual kampat de digital de takada menta pat mar ka sarkar kemi ka kwa ba ngin don no ke digitalize wa dangiru kan khamsuk ingi ban penbej upur sa man penbej ki caka ki beliau khamtam le bakadan bun ki litigation apa kod wede ka put sam ji cakap dalam rakan ile ketika digitalization kanwara ya kancing penbet iki babun ki mentah wede berkenika kendok siap te nakaliak jungi ni ilayo eta kebentan man state government kamla pan implement ni kene mabakha schedule area te kadi kamram jungi mentah bagin implement ni kene ban digitalize lo kilan record kanang makan pensuk pa ba kadi kan pensuk nomor hari digitalize land record gile cadastral mapping digital mapping but kan persuk ipai ba bikin tip ke cakal jong nangta ki cakarat ne dan ru ke jekni jakar teng limba kan digital sala la pan penbet kene kabar ka dan ki pun ba ki jakar ni ka ri khasi ki jungi badan ba ya kacu ka cakar ki di how ar laingut ki brir kalawan ke digitalize sekitar ke nomla asu benda nama kan ni kelalong bet ka record po ka online ni ko pakai ba kila ban page bulu da ko amti cakar kena page online kila lap ba tu ka cakar ka dei bet jeng ti try kam dei tu no lala ban yada kami kitaro katakan kampen suksu abai ini kencingwan juga di digitalize lan.
Ko-Office u District Sports Officer Ribhoy District Nongpo hakan Terik Risaw kalapan kutno ek District Level Youth Exchange Program Arjar Arpulai halor kamat Building a Better World partnering with youth kabalapulong District Library Nongpo. Hakan ke program ka baar sngi san ban Terik Risaw lapulong ik jing yakop babonjat ki bakentup ik jing drodur airong yakop tem ke jing yakop ruai kaitor bat jing put besli drama yakop ruai tenrai shot, quiz, bat kiwi-kiwi. Lawan ban simenta di kinong yakop nagi South Liki Block ke Ribhoy, bakentup ika Jirang Block, Umling, Umsning, bat Bhoy Rembong Block. Hakan ni kesengi lawan ban Sakhi de Ugiri Prasad, Superintendent of Police Ribhoy, kakong Paidulin El Nonglat, DSEO Ribhoy, Eric Calvin Dekar, MCS BDO Umling Block, kakong Darlin Marsharing, kasamla Jessica Lingdo, kinong Ruai Balapau ke Jylla, Uba Bobby Nongbet, DSO ke Ribhoy, ke Ofisar Sorkar bat kisamla na ke district. Kinong job na ke district level, kinyo alat banya airing ha ke state level ke Bansalong Shen hanong ba Shillong.
Magic which anyone can do as a youth if you are motivated and if you are determined. And I will also tell that at this young age, I want to mainly target one thing about drugs. People of the state, many of the youth, are undergoing severe problems because of the drug. When this program was happening yesterday, we caught 3 persons smuggling drugs, and it was worth 9 crores trying to spoil the youth of Meghalaya. And this program was happening, this thing also happened. When the youth one side were enjoying and talking to each other, at the same time, the youth of others were getting spoiled by the drugs. So I urge each and every one of you present here to ensure that you talk to the people whom you know who are addicted to drugs. Please ensure that it has to be reported to the police, and we should want young generations to get addicted to drugs. So I always want you to promise me, will you all promise me on this? Yes, sir. So we need this thing. And apart from that, I will tell you, at the age of 25, I cleared UPSC Civil Services. And you know who is in charge of recruiting for civil services, IAS and IPS? Which organization? Anything? Guess? It is UPSC, Union Public Service Commission. And you know who was the chairman of UPSC that time when I joined IPS? He was a person from Meghalaya himself, Professor Bar David CMP. So forget joining IAS and IPS, you can also ensure that you recruit for IAS and IPS. That is the potential youth of Meghalaya has got. And I always want to urge you to go to that level. Not the district, not the state, not the country, but the world. You have to think about the world, and this is the right time. So I urge each and one of you present here that age is just the limit. After that, the sky is the limit. So all the youth, with this 2 years program, you have derived enough motivation from all the youngest, especially Madam DSEO. So she's a youth herself in mind and heart. So she's always been a good guiding factor for all of you. So I urge each and every one of you think about it and think at the right time, because age comes later. But the point is the energy. Energy you have right now is the most strongest. Please utilize it for positive and constructive purposes. You will always see the sky as a limit. Thank you. Good bless you. Mithila Jai.
Hak step perngap nritrik Risaw kombasaw baji AA ladon kui ke jingja hakabo uwe usam larang ba lai post nem kerta uba kerteng ukhilang star nongbri nakashnong wa nongkse than soyong ula syadung dakatukri ha uwe ubri uba nakajuk kashnong. Hakajingya kren bat kahinmen jong ni urang ba ka kongki nongbri kalai thu ba hakapor min step upara jongka ulawan mare syaying bat ulai thu bula syadung tari ha uwe bat para marjan uba kila juya ithu bah. Henry nakaliang kehenmen kalakali kadon mo kanu kejingya kaja uni upara jongka ulo ong bakam shimdon kanu kejingya kaja ne kejingya kenroi nakaliang jong u ulo ong ru ba tip na ke ikadaw bo ula dung yu uda katari kehenmen wut kalapentip sya urang ba shnong halor keni kejingja urang ba shnong ulawan poi marmar haying jongki lepin kut no yo uni uba mensaw sya CHC soyong ban yo kejing sumar Henry ha CHC kimla syu ban sumar bat lakit no yo sya civil hospital Shillong ban yo kejing sumar betikena
Mendemastap akapor saw baje ye ide para jonga iwan nare sejing iwan yatu yang ba ubri ula adung yang aswat te ngong de manoita yang ba udai warbor te ila bat bakaki nakakpo nomor bagasnir jong igla mi cumadan te kumta nga pat de mar kumta hi nglalet ban yatu no cha nglalet mare sejing jong irang basnang bangan pun ru kamdan ganet buak te ngalet ida kaborman ngalet yatu sa irang basnong te irang basnong ru ilawan lang hayeng jongi bat markum tahi ngalawan kiat no yi chane po si soyong te na po si soyong pat ki ong ba ngimla ban sumar te ipha no yang yi chane niwan no chane
Ano ba ka dia kata
te katkum ga jingwan ita I para jonga hayin ta kadai sa baje ladang bakala sa baje sa chiteng I gitu
Dia yuno di Khubor de bagutu ya
uta ubri udah ubah hasunong ya itu bah uya uju ya syongkai bah himan kapor
kamban na se katanya kondaw na katanya yu
habang alakali te ipara ngong yele se pilayan ya ne kumne haba adu sobri shuat yele de iong hana bang ngaklem ya ne ai uta ubri usuan pit ya yeng uwan pit hi ya yeng
konfit begitu
uwan pit hi ya yeng jo ita ipara jonga namar ita ipara jonga isa marwei te uwan pit hi ya kata yeng iong hana hakapur bala akan I siari ay gumto te upilak pit ya taga yeng uwan bandung suat ya po jengkia
karena civil kal sayong ada ko si sayong konfit sini
hoy
kanu ya
hakapur san steng ne kumno ne adang bakla
nadi kata ko ni patila le yu dong tu menta bang yung dom patwan kita dokter gunung dei
menne hakapur bangiwan hang ne te ki masnuan po hang ne po emergency te kila ara po kamra te kila yale kumno na mar kimsha te banrungang te kila yale kumno shenoro ngam tip kan te sialam po jingtia anda kiyalam po jingtia padde te ki iwan I dokter ki sumar bitang kinas andre hakapur ka ila adon hapo jingtia apat kasmir jong tau para jong apat kala mi bun ken kala mi khambun banyak ka mi mensua tengah pan ngalet yatu ta kisuan kisuya pan dat plastar kunto tengah let ban kali chpang yang aku ban sumar kloi te namar kana gejilja ka ba masa walong ba isarkai tengah let ban ong chpang hatu ka kamra jong ki staff nas kunto te ki yawan mentai mentala nadu menepor nyau bejene kumno kumto ngam ladang ngam baklang ila po hne te iwan mi iwe I dokter mentala adon khatwe beje ye sai ni ngam la kan masu nama ngla along king ke kli te nama te ila wan mi te I dokter pat iong ba iong pat de ba ngila adap ban le tes ngila x-ray nang ta nginang pan kre hi ta ka jing sumar iong ta
so si da oh nakaliang jong si dia le anu si la ai kulit nun
ngim pasai hi ban ai
layak ai
em ngim pat ai re tang bang salit ai hi
nagalang senang ti om gumno pila yang kendo yang mas
men mastap i rang ba shinong i klam yakran gumno ru ngasu khat i rang ba shinong ang yang in yale lang ngong lamar ba kata ka sistem glajur te ngong bang saya kran halen tiru kan ya kata ka yakran ti rang ba shinong pade imtre dengan lang berni
ini kesung kahap se jadi gumno
ka shinong gadai na po wa nok se ka hap apo so yong block no
ini keteng gumno ini bestom
hilang star nong bri
tidak kelus nan
layo lai pau
ni naka soyong archwisi soyong circle marmar mas bana ba dan ke jingja ba syadungwat ya nong syang nak nong wa nok se marmar nilawan mare sene bat kalong ka ai jingja ka ba sosi bang ni asnyo kum kene ke jingja ni nakaliang ka archwisi soyong circle ni kentujur ya ka police station ya police department bahkan simkia halor kene kam bentuk kerjer ya kene kamtam hari bengi ya kali kinok song yang kasinong nak se ba kuba arngot lengot ila saja kum kene hem kano ka jingtip ringi ken tujur naka RCYC yang circle ni ken tujur ya ka police department ba kan thuat ya kum kine kenang ba ka syong suk yang sangan hak sinong ka thau kanwan lada ka police department kaila kum gine ka song sangan hak sinong ka thau kan wara ka jingma tang gine kintin baru habangi lapoi sine cha wot mar bana ni lapoi sine civil hospital habangi keli ni pertau i nei para oi men iba wan bulang hadu nyo beje hadu kat mentaru ipat yo ya ka jing sumar ka bapura watla kasnir jong i labur ke bami syaba kaduk kene la nyu kanta prakanta ada kan tujur ya ke civil hospital ba kan simkia halor kene kam namar kene kede ka kamyap ka kamim ka ba lada menta kim simkia lada ja ka ai kalong ka ai ka ba dunang ya ibahayang hasam
Kipulit Anti-Narcotic Task Force kanot Garo Hills hakas ngipale kilayo kem yu helial ki sangma uba kila subarjur ba ude unong khayi drok haki district Rilum Garo. Na uni ubriyo layo kurup lai point saw gram udrok heroin. La kem bat thep along yu uni ubriyo haki kendon ay Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances NDPS Act. Hakalumpung East and West Khasi Hills District Football Tournament Super Division kabelalong hakan riu terik Risaw hamadan pendeng umyong Mairang hapadeng ke 7 United FC bat kanong Thelep FC kinoyele kay na baro arliang kila Seilut la kabut Khubor kajingele kalalong kabe ithyang Shipor kanong Thelep kalapen i bakadon Khubor baklan Henry kinong thep kol jongka kimla ban penki palat ekajar jongka 7 United kabe kinong yele kay jongka kilaya dating e Haka bakhaddu kajingele akai hakani kesngi kala kutno haba ka 7 United kala pelot laikol kat ba kanong Thelep ka hab banhun tang daki arkol.
Baju boleh. Oh banyak.
Bat da kini ki khubor ngila poi syakabakot tar hadu pengindesam yang kublai shipon.